Hello, welcome back to my another lecture about the Python series. I am from the Salesforce dealers team. In the previous lecture, we have seen the introduction of the Python. So in this lecture, we will be talking about the PVM, it's mean the Python virtual machine, and the installation of the Python. So first we have talked about the Python. So what is the PVM? The Python is based on the object-oriented programming language and also based upon the interpreter. PVM is the architecture deal with the bytecode, and that bytecode is understood by the machine. Here is the Python virtual machine design. So if you are if you are C very file in it's in py is the extension name of the Python file. So first this file is a come into the Laxing section. So what the Laxing has do, it is the it is a part of the internal Python module. Laxing makes a small pieces of the single file. It's when the Laxing when the file is come into the Laxing section. Laxing it's a it's a distribute in the small pieces of the file, and in simple word the Laxing divide a file into a multiple small files. Okay. So Laxing section, what is the Laxing do? Laxing is divide a file into a multiple small files. So after the dividing the file, the all file is the come to the parsing section. So what is the parsing do? So parsing is the making the tree. Like a tree, you can also understand by if you are using the tree function, you can see that it is a tree. So it's not exactly like that, but I've given the demonstration what is the tree. So trees make that selecting. It's a parsing. Parsing also giving the first it's the indexing number. It is given the indexing to the every small files. After the given the indexing, it will keep into the tree section. It's a tree section. It's made by the parsing section. So after the making the tree of the small files, it's a gum into the compilation section. So what the compilation has to do, the compiler is to change in file into the bytecode. It's mean a PYC file, which is understood by the machine. Okay. It's mean that the compilation section is the converting the file into the PYC file. It's the PYC is the Python compilation file, and it's just understand by the only machine. So last section is the execution. When the PYC file goes for the execution section, the execution when the PYC file comes to the execution process, it will be run by the interpreter. It's mean that when the PYC file is come into the interpreter, it will be run automatically. So here is the PVM. That is the PVM is the working method. It's a flow diagram of from the raw file to output, the getting to output. So here is a PVM of the Python. So next is the we are talking about that is the installation of the Python. So how to install the Python? So here is the also here is the text is written in the our website that with visit the link https it's a Python or download according to your operating system installation on the Windows. Here is the given it's installation of the Windows. So guys, so please give the focus on this video. I will give you the very simple thing to download the Python. Okay, so now I'm opening the Google. Okay, go in the Google and type download download Python. Okay, so I'm typing the download Python. So here is the latest version that the 3.8.5. Press the download and you will see that the downloading has started. It is depending on your network speed. If the file is a size of 25.5 MB. So guys, I am pause this video after the download. We will be resume this video. Guys, you can see that my file is successfully downloaded. So open the file from the here. So the first dialog box is that, so install now. You can also customize your installation, but I will recommend for the install now option. Please use the install now option. Okay. So tick on the add Python 3.8 to the path. Why I'm saying that I will be discussing later. Okay. So tick on this checkbox, and after the install, click on the installer. After after this after the install of the Python, you will get the ID. Okay. So what is the ID? Is the Python IDE is the integrated development environment. So guys, what is the IDE? ID is that in which the code will be a, this ID is that in which the Python ID is which the Python ID will be run at this platform. So every suppose what is the idea in the simple language, if you want to play the mp3, so you have to need a Windows media player, otherwise VLC media player. So it means that the VLC media player is the IDE of the mp3. If you want to doing the PowerPoint, so you have to need a Microsoft PowerPoint to making the PowerPoint slides and etc. If you want to get the Excel sheet, spreadsheet, you have to need the Microsoft Excel for the using the spreadsheet. So Microsoft Excel is the use for the, it's the ID of this ID. So here, if you want to edit the photo, it's mean the Photoshop. You need to Photoshop the photo. What is the Photoshop? The Photoshop the use is the software. It's the IDE. In this platform, you can edit your photos. So here is the Python. So also provide the IDE. So let's see. Stress. It's a IDE. It's ideally it's a ID. After the after the solution, you will find this ID. Okay, guys. Here you can see that the Python 3.8.5 version. It is the release at the July 2020. Okay, guys. So if you want to write the code, you can. It is like a Windows shell, command shell. You can write the program at here. Note that here written on this program, it cannot be saved or not a modified. If you want to modify in this area, you cannot be modified because it's a command cell. It's not supporting the modification or any changes. Okay, you cannot save the program which is written here. If you want to save, you can also open the notepad. It's a Python notepad. After the write the program here, hello, and save. Before the run, we have to save this program. So let's save this program. Save as. I will save at the desktop area. It's a it's a simple. It's my program name. It will be saved to the Python file. It's mean that's a py. After the file, save this file, you run. It's a run from the, go to run section and run model. You can also use the F5 key for the function key for the run this program. You can see that here is my program has running. So if you want to save this program, if you want to, so you can also use this Python notebook. Okay. So you can also use the your Python if you want to use the command shell onto the, you can also use from this Python on command shell. First check the version of this Python. The Python 3.8.5 is then successfully installed in my system. So remember guys, I when you are when we were installing the Python, I'm saying you that please check the box to allow to check for that add Python to 3 point add Python to add Python 3.8 in the path, because I want to use these Python in the command cell area. So that is why I'm going. I was tell you to check uh, this box. Okay, so type Python. Now you can use the Python here. It is like a cell. It's also Windows cell. You can also not save this program, nor you can change. So if you want to change and want to save this program, so open the notepad. If notepad, it will it is a predefined software in the Windows. You can also use a Sublime text. I'm using Sublime. Okay guys, so here is the Sublime. Type anything like a print hello. Okay guys, save this program. I will save into the desktop area. I'm giving the file name another .py. Okay guys, and this file I will be run from the command section. So cd desktop, because my file is saved to the desktop area. So Python another .py is my file. After the press the enter, you can see the output of the program. Okay. So guys, you can also print a simple.py, which I made in the ideally. You can also run from the here. So here is the way of running your how to run your program. So suppose guys, if you are saved file into the in this area, it means that your file is located on this area in C drive. So you can also type the command cmd from the here and type the Python and your file name. The file name is that. So Python, this is your file name is that. This file name is simple.py and press enter. You can see the hello is print. So here is the step-by-step guide of the installation of the Python, and I am also telling you about the PVM. I hope you enjoy this video, you love this video, and you have learned useful things from this video. So thanks for my watching video. Thank you guys.